Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got an excellent show for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. Now, this is going to be a very interesting one because I am super interested in the NBA standings in the Western Conference. I mean, it is changing day by day, and I think is one of the most interesting things that we got going on right now to close out the NBA season with the play-in tournament picture. So this is things that I want to get into. So right now, let's just take a look at the Western Conference quickly. Okay, as things currently stand, the Thunder the number 1 seed, Rockets are the number 2 seed, Lakers are number 3, Nuggets 4, Clippers 5, Warriors 6, the Timberwolves 7. Grizzlies 8, Kings 9, Mavericks 10. Now, I want to tell you guys the number of losses that separate the Lakers in the 3 seed to the 8 seed. From the 3 to the 8 seed, they're separated by 2 losses. 2 losses. Now, here's what else is that's interesting about that. From the 4 to the 8th seed, they all have an identical record. The Grizzlies are 46-32. The Timberwolves are 46-32. The Warriors are 46-32. The Clippers are 46-32. And the Nuggets are 47-32. Now, here's what's interesting. Going to yesterday's games, the Clippers were actually the 7th seed. Right? Now, the Clippers have the season series over the Grizzlies. They have the season series over the Warriors. The Wolves have the season series over the Clippers. Right? So what happened? Going into yesterday's games, I was actually watching that Houston Rockets Warriors game, and let me tell you, it was a very entertaining game. But boy, was I rooting against the Warriors, man. I was rooting for the Rockets to beat the Warriors because I'm like, they got to beat the Warriors because the Warriors at that point were on a 5-game winning streak. The Clippers on a 4-game winning streak. And the Clippers needed the Warriors to lose one of those games. They needed them. So after the Warriors lost that game, the Clippers went from the 7th seed all the way to the 5th seed. Now the Warriors are the 6th seed, right? The positions were literally, I mean, it's like musical chairs because the Warriors were the 5th seed going into that game. So the Clippers end up winning that game, right? They end up winning that game. And then I'm sitting there saying to myself, well, wait a minute. They won this game, but what does the schedule look like going forward? And given the fact that the Clippers have a very good shot at winning some of these games going forward, I'm now looking at the playoff brackets and standings, and I'm like, hold up. Could there be a possibility that the Lakers and Clippers can actually face off in one of these rounds in the playoffs? Well, that's what I'm going to show you guys right now. Let's get into that. Okay, so first of all, let's look at the standings. If the playoffs were to start today, it would be the Grizzlies versus the Thunder, round 1. It would be the 2 seed Rockets versus the 7 seed Wolves. Then it would be the 3 seed Lakers versus the 6 seed Warriors. Then it would be the Nuggets Clippers, right? But if the Lakers were to drop a game or drop down to the 4th seed and the Clippers were to maintain the 5th seed, they're going to face each other in round 1. Now, if you look at the Lakers schedule moving forward, I want to get to the brackets momentarily. They got the Thunder next, which should be interesting. Then they got the Mavs, who I think they'll beat. Then they got the Rockets. So there's a chance that the Lakers could go 2-2. If the Lakers go 2-2, they're going to have a 32 losses. And if the Clippers win out, which would be quite tough because the next opponents they have are the Spurs, which I think they'll win. They have the Rockets, which is a tough one. But then they have the Kings and then they have the Warriors. That Warriors-Clippers matchup for the last game of the season is going to be a very interesting one. Now, if we look at the playoff brackets right now, if the first round were to go the way that we're thinking it would go, right now in the first round, you would potentially have the Thunder versus the Grizzlies in round 1. You would have the Nuggets versus the Clippers in round 2. So the Clippers would be in the bracket of the Thunder. But if things were to move just a little bit, the Clippers can be in the other bracket where they could face the Lakers in round 1. Or if the Lakers go to the number 2 seed, the Lakers could potentially see the Clippers in round 2. But the likelihood of the Lakers seeing the Clippers in round one is pretty real. And if we were to see that, it would mean that we would be getting another rematch of Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James. Now, Kawhi and LeBron have only faced each other in the finals. They never faced each other in the playoffs, so to speak, because they always played in separate conferences. And funny enough, do you know that the Lakers and Clippers have never played each other in the playoffs? Can you imagine a first-round matchup between the Lakers and the Clippers? To me, I think that would absolutely be box office. It would be super duper fun, and I would be super duper interested in it. Now, if the Lakers were to play the Rockets and the Clippers in the first round, who do I think will win? Well, first of all, let's look at the team stats for a second. Okay, the Lakers are obviously improved under JJ Redick, and I'm gonna give him his credit, although I don't want to. JJ Redick got this team playing better this year. So let's look at the Lakers. Some of the key data points. They're number 19th in offense out of the 30 teams, but they're number 11 in opponents off points allowed. Offensive rating, they're 11th. Defensively, they're 14th. So they're kind of a middle of the pack team, but obviously things could change in the playoffs. If you look at the Clippers, however, this has been the best defensive team that the Clippers have had since Kawhi Leonard has been there. Right now, offensively, they're 17th. So the Lakers are a slightly better offensive team. But the Clippers are the fourth best defense in the NBA. The fourth best. They're a top 5 defense, which means that in a playoff series, the Clippers could potentially lean on their defensive prowess. But wait, let's say this. You're looking at the average of all the teams in the NBA. Just because they're the fourth rated defense in terms of all the teams that they play, that doesn't mean that they're going to be able to shut down the Lakers. And I think that the Lakers will be able to give them a lot of problems, specifically with the Luka Doncic matchup, not the LeBron one. It's the Luka Doncic one, right? I think you could put Kawhi on LeBron for a series consistently. The problem you're going to have is Luka. And because of the philosophy of Ty Lue is notorious for switching every single thing. And Ty Lue is going to want to have Ivica Zubac on the floor, right? Because he's a presence in the paint with his rebounding, his ability to roll hard to the basket. He creates a threat with James Harden. Not so much of a lob threat, but he can at times. And him and James Harden have a very good two-man game that they play. So Ty Lue's going to want to have him on the floor, right? His ability to get rebounds, crowd the paint, etc. And the Lakers are just going to pick and roll Ivica Zubac into eternity. And that's how Luka usually has a lot of success against Ty Lue teams. Now, it's important to say this. Ty Lue has beaten Luka Doncic in the playoffs once, although the Clippers have beaten him twice. I think Doc Rivers was the first time they beat them. So they've shown the ability to beat them, although they beat them last year, but Kawhi Leonard wasn't healthy, so I don't know if we're going to really count that as a series. So the Clippers have shown that they could beat them, but this is a different Lakers team. And they have a different coach. And you have to also bear in mind that they have a new threat in Austin Reeves, who is a legitimate bona fide third option. So going into a playoff series, I think it would be a toss-up. I would put my money on the Clippers to win, but I wouldn't be like, oh man, the Clippers are going to win. It's not like before, the Clippers are the past and the Lakers. No. I think the Lakers would have a legitimate shot to beat the Clippers in the first round playoff series. I think they can. And I think they can beat them in 6. Now, granted, the Clippers are playing fantastic basketball right now. They're clicking well. They're firing on all cylinders. Kawhi Leonard looks exceptional, but that doesn't mean that they can't be beaten. Right? I don't have that supreme confidence in the Clippers like that, like the way I used to before. And the Lakers are a real threat. But I think it'll be a very interesting first-round matchup. So the question to the audience is simply this. If the Clippers and the Lakers were to face each other in round 1, who do you have winning that series? Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comments, and we catch you on the next show. Peace.